The LG V10 was a big, brutish, and brilliant phone from last year, but it didn't appeal to everyone in the same way Samsung's Galaxy Note 5, or Apple's iPhone 6s Plus did. It was a bit too ugly and bulky for most people. Now we have the LG V20 and it couldn't look more different. The unusual textures, challenging body shape, and massive weight that singled the V10 out have all gone. We're left with a svelte, lightweight stunner more in keeping with LG's recent minimalist obsession that started with the LG G5. LG really needs a phone that people adore, and want to rush out and buy. The G5 is just a bit too subtle, and its modular system of add-on components is not quite fully able to wow the masses. Can the LG V20 step up to the plate and hit a home run for LG? We've spent a couple of weeks with it to find out. Open me up, and you'll see the battery. The LG V20 has an aluminum shell, but it's not a unibody design like so many of its rivals. There are very well disguised, and very hard-wearing plastic end plates for a start. Then, when you look at it from the back, there's a button on the left side that pops open the rear cover to reveal a removable battery. Try doing that with any other metal phone, except the LG G5, actually, and you'll regret it. Although it's removable, the V20's metal cover is solid, and it won't bend or break without some serious pressure, and it's very easy to put back into place. There's also a micro SD card slot, and a single SIM card slot. With the V20's innards exposed, you can take out the 3,200 mAh battery and potentially put another fully charged one in its place. That's a rarity for flagship phones these days. There was a time when having a removable battery was a necessity, and many people sorely missed the option to pop in a fresh battery when closed unibody designs started to take over. While it's great for some hardcore phone fans, others will be quite used to charging their phone daily, or carrying around a battery pack for recharging on the go. It's not a must-have anymore. LG reinforced the V20's body to meet MIL STD810G drop test and toughness standards, but don't expect it to be all covered in rubber, or think as a brick. It's only 7.6 millimeters thick, and weighs 174 grams, which is very thin and light. It's close enough to the Note 7 and iPhone 7 Plus that the differences are negligible. However, it loses points by not being water resistant, a consequence of the removable battery. Returning to how we feel about the replaceable battery, which only benefits some, we'd almost prefer the water resistance instead. Our review phone came in the fetching Titan color, a dark steel gray, almost black hue. The design is let down by the camera bump on the rear panel. It's especially large because of the two camera lenses,